Okay. I should have had a drink before starting this. Just gonna have one now then. Hello, it's Chit. Alright, 1 second. Mm, 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 mm. Hello. Okay, I'm back. There we go. Well, I never really left, but more minutes in my voice is back. I forget how it goes at 8:30 in the morning. Well, goes in and out at 8:30. So, hello, Twitch chat. We will be doing Minecraft. I've got a sulky dog next to me because she wants more strokes than she can get at the moment. So she is now sulking rather than going to sleep. And my mum did a second load of critter treatment, which is fun. Definitely haven't put my arm in that several times in the night. No, that would be crazy. So yeah. So, just need to get up something quickly. And yep, that should be up in a moment. And then put it up on the phone for the actual stream. Kind of where the laptop's slow. So yeah, so today's one. First of all, we're gonna go get some bits from the marketplace because we've got daily rewards to get. So we're gonna just go grab those. This bit. So the New Year's celebration, 3 daily gifts until the 24th, which I am taking advantage of. So today we have got a little zombie head to stick on our shoulder. Actually, I think we might have it. It doesn't cut off the wings or the towel. So yeah, we're gonna stick the little zombie head on our shoulder. So yeah. And we're gonna get into this. So, something I found out actually, and I hadn't known this, so in all of my past farms, I've always done them above ground. This is, apart from when it was kind of wheat, carrots, and potatoes kind of thing, I've never actually done pumpkins or watermelon below ground before. It's always I've just never even thought about it. They were never high up on my list of, oh yeah, I'll plant those. So they never made it into the underground farms. But as you can see, we're waiting on 2 pumpkins to grow. So and I waited for hours, and not one of them had grown. And I knew they should have because they won't take hours to grow. Well, not in the game at least. So in real life maybe, but in real life definitely, but not in the game. So I was like, yeah, no, there must be something going on here. So I thought, I wonder how long the growing time is. Searched it up. Wait, it's the block next to them for them to grow on has to be some form of dirt block. Whether it's coarse dirt or coarse dirt or farmland, it has to be some type of dirt, podzol even. As long as it's some type of dirt, they'll grow. And let's see, there's that one there. Is he still in? Oh no, the one from in there has figured out how to wander into there. Okay. Yes, you kick your foot. So, yeah, I spent hours, and then when I found it, I was like, seriously? So I went and replaced all of it with dirt to then kind of balance it, or not balance it out, but to then do those bits. And since then, they've been growing. So I've been sitting and just waiting, just being AFK, just waiting for them to grow. So yeah, so today's stream, I'm going to be placing this upstairs in the barn, in the hayloft. And then we are going to, because we're going to fix this afterwards, I'm going to grab our best gear and we will be making our way towards the challenge area. So our warm up is just gonna be me traveling there. That's all it's gonna be. Let's see. So 1, 2. I'm trying to make these of different proportions, so it's not so bland. Oh, this needs to go up one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, it was 8 before. There we go. Otherwise, it kind of looks the same old, which isn't what we want. We want it to be kind of unique slightly with these. And I'm going to turn this down a little bit because it's getting a little bit noisy for this time of day. Okay. So yeah, so remembering the rules for it, we have to have all of our best gear on there, on us. And I was considering, I am going to make it for myself so that I do have to have the Elytra on me. As much as I would rather it stayed, and then just kind of didn't get lost, potentially. Most likely. I can put it as a reward for one of the other times. So, can get it back that way, or just go hunting for a new one. So it's not that unique. Obviously the dragon egg itself will never go there. Actually, I hope I still have that. Yeah, it's in the bunker. Yeah, the dragon elf... I keep saying elf. Dragon egg will never be allowed to be there. Purely because you only get one of those per game. And I don't fancy kind of having to respawn that in. To then try and put it as a reward. So yeah. Okay, so for it, I've got the Elytra already. Oh, I'll put that away. I'm not making more meat now to go back up, so we're going to just put this away for now. And we're going to grab our netherite tools. We want all of the netherite tools. They all have to go with us. Which is disappointing because it's taken ages to get this many. But at the same time, it's our best stuff. And the netherite armor. Alright, so on this, it's going to be the best one, which will be the one with the most enchantments. Look at the C2, I'm breaking free law 2. So yeah, it has to be that one because that one's got the mending. Power 3 mending 1. Power 3 on breaking. And we're going to go with that one. In fact, we're going to take both. I'm being tough on myself with this. Okay, so this is all of our best equipment that we've got to date. Obviously, apart from the torches. Why did the shoes not automatically equip? Actually, what happened to my other boots? Oh, is there an iron boots? There they are. Soul speed ones. Okay. We've got food even though we don't need food. So we're going to just leave that there. You'd also think that in a week kind of thing, I would have spoke to the other person. I haven't spoke to them. So if they join before 9:30, then we'll have them take part. If they join at all today, then we'll have them take part. If not, then they miss out on this one. Kind of thing. As, yeah, haven't been able to get in touch with them. Purely just due to us being on at different times. And then doing already other bits than I can get on. Okay. And let's go then. Obviously, when we get there, I'm going to turn keep inventory off because we want the stuff to actually disappear if we fail. So it's not really a challenge if I get a second kind of, well, it's not as much of a challenge if I can get a second try at it. So, yeah. And I should probably, no, I was just about to say I should probably bring fireworks, but no, this will make it so that I have to practice my running and jumping and those bits. So, because I will need some warm-up practice, which is going to be on our way there. And then for the actual challenger, I will be taking off the elytra. It'll be in our inventory, but it will be taken off because although I haven't got the fireworks to boost myself back up, it's still, I'm going to class it as a form of cheating to have it on. Because you never know, kind of could somehow manage to glitch your way out. And so yeah, the elytra will be off and in our inventory. You turning yourself around again? Yep, okay. She likes the electric blanket a lot. However, we can use the elytra to just take ourselves down. So yeah, so my week has been, it's just been gradually getting worse. So I was supposed to have a meeting to see about my progress on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday. And then never did. The manager just didn't ask, which I'm semi-glad about as I wasn't prepared for it. But at the same time, I then spent the whole day stressing over it. And the night before. And then my dad called me on the way, as I was on my way home. Which is always fun to get a call from him. To tell me, and don't worry Jack, I have not been in contact with him since Christmas or anything. But to tell me that he has COVID. Which is like, oh, okay. Yeah, and I was thinking, what? It's like, I'm sad that he's got it, but at the same time, I don't know what he expects me to do. Whether he expects me to kind of be like, oh, sorry you got it, good luck with that. Or whether he expects me to be like, oh yeah, no, I'll send you around shopping. And then I don't know what he expects from it. Or if he even just wanted me to listen. And that's it. I don't know. So it's not every day you get the news. It's like, oh yeah, family members got COVID. So, yeah, I was quite confused on what I should do with that. And then what was it? So yeah, so then he said he'd call back the next day. I was like, oh yeah, because of my work, kind of from 11 till 6:30, I'm more or less, you can't contact me really. And then I start stream at 7:15. This is for the Thursday. And he was like, oh, well, see, I was thinking of calling about 7:15. I thought, no, you weren't. You're just saying that to kind of make it seem like it's my fault that he can't ever contact me. When it's not my fault. Well, some bits of it are. Some bits of it are just due to my availability, which then becomes my fault. But more often it's due to him just not contacting me and expecting me to when I've got stuff I'd rather be doing. I would honestly, I hate tidying, but I would rather be tidying. Anyway, going off on a tangent. So I asked him about how his car was doing because his car broke down. and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, car's gonna cost me 1,100 to fix." And I was thinking, like, what? How is your manky car costing you 1,100 to fix? But obviously didn't say that to him, mainly because I don't know enough about cars. It's kind of, I know if I ever do end up being able to drive, my car is going to be one that has heated seats. It's gonna have a proper boot space, so then Jess can go in the boot after she's been to the park. And it's gonna have 4 doors. So the front seats are gonna have doors, and the back seats are gonna have doors. And that's as much as I know. Oh, thank you for the follow, Pedikin. Welcome to the people of the stream. For that, you get access to the Discord, which I think the link is broken, and I've got no idea how to fix it. You also get me calling you either people of the stream, chat, or whatever other name I feel like on the day. More than likely, it is people of the stream or chat. You also get to hear about my stories of work, which are just kind of, I come in and I'm like, oh yeah, nope, this happened at my work. If you want me to acknowledge you're here and say hello to you properly on any streams, then just say hi in the chat. If not, I will ignore and pretend you're not even in the chat until such time you say, actually no, focus on me. Because some of you don't want to be acknowledged, and some then decide to leave as soon as I acknowledge them. So yeah. Yeah. Currently, so this is a Recording World series. I'm not going to give a proper backstory at the moment, but I wanted mending books. Couldn't find one for about a month, 2 months. So it's like, I know, I'm going to give myself away. I'm going to spawn in from creative, because I accidentally made it so that you couldn't get achievements in this world. And then I realised, like, well, I can't just give the item in creative, because that would be unfair to the others, which is only one person. Yeah, can't just give the item. So it's like, I know, I will create a challenge building. So this is the challenge building. It is a pyramid. I fancied building a pyramid, it looks nice. And community challenge, as Compass says, where each time it will be a different challenge. There'll be twice a month, because I do have to come up with the challenges. And currently it is parkour, which I'm not that good at, and it's ice parkour as well. Just to make it that slight bit harder, it is ice parkour, where we have to get from one side to the other, and then to the chest, to then grab kind of the loot inside. Where if we do it, we get to take one item from the chest. So if I do it, I will be grabbing the mending book as I put that in. Oh, for those who haven't seen, I added the lava moat just because it looked cooler. It just looked cooler. So yeah. And you can't access it. So before I go in, if I go all the way up here, you can't access it from the inside. Well, from this side, you have to be on this side of it to get in. Just to help stop cheating. And there is a catch to this though. So if you foul, you do fall into lava and campfire bits. So you die and you lose all of your stuff. Because I can't just do it in regular bits. There has to be a catch to it. Otherwise, you would always get the item. So we usually play with keep inventory on. Mainly because I had a habit of dying around lava. And so did the other person as part of the world. Oh, you also get to have the ability to join the world. So this is on Xbox. If you friend me on Xbox, then you do have the ability to join the world. Kind of thing, but we'll do that. We'll go through that more in a few minutes. Just in the drink. So yeah. So, and then at the bottom of it though, there is also then a hopper system, because netherite tools don't burn. Well, netherite stuff doesn't burn. So that will collect it up and shoot it into the void. So that way it's kind of, if you do die, you can't just go like, oh, okay, I'll get fire res and go and get it and then somehow get out. So it's also, I'm going to try and avoid that for the moment. I do have to walk over those and starting it. They will either give me jump boost or blindness, which not allowed milk to kind of get rid of it. And so yeah, ice parkour to make it slightly harder, and also bedrock walls so you can't break the inner workings. Even underneath here, there's bedrock walls around it, just so that the inner workings don't get broken. But hopefully, I will pass. So currently there is 3 sets of items in there. So there is a mending book for me, which because I put it in, I have to grab it. So that is another catch to it. If you request an item, you have to take that item. You can't take a different one. And then there's also half a stack of blaze rods, because that would be a stack of blaze powder. And I couldn't find where the blaze powder was in the inventory. And a notch apple. Purely that way, it's kind of, because the other person in the world, I haven't been able to play with them to get what they want as their reward bit for if they do it. So it's like, I'll put those in because they seem quite overpowered. So this is a way to just get overpowered stuff. It will either be parkour, trivia. What was the other two? Parkour, trivia, a maze, where you have to complete it within a certain time. Which I'll kind of set up a time of it, and then you'll have to do it, say within 5 minutes kind of thing. There was another option that I've forgotten, so I'm going to have to relook over the VOD. Then it was battle arena, so you'll have to battle certain mobs. It won't be river or ender dragon type bits. 1, because there's only 1 ender dragon that we've already killed. And 2, the river. This took me 2 days to build. I am not losing all of this. I already had to rebuild it twice, which is why it took the 2 days. I'm not kind of losing it again. So yeah, so also if I wear this whilst I'm going along, then it counts as cheating, so let's go in there. I don't need to worry about the compass because we've got a double chest full, so if that goes in, it's no biggie. And yeah, okay. Let's see, what do I get? Oh, shoot, I put in the 1 potion. I've got jump boost and night vision and it set them all off. Okay. Oh, but that's something I've learnt. There's also barrier blocks on here, just to make it so you can't kind of cheat and go around. So something I've learnt. We're gonna. Okay. Is I need to make those into rated pressure plates. Okay, so then along here, ideally you would. So this is supposed to be blindness, but I've used night vision instead. So I'm going to wait for that to go now. Just so that it's kind of... So you can do that in the first attempt. You can wait for the potions to run out. Didn't expect to run them out so quickly. Okay. And, oh yeah, on all the parkour bits, it will all be doable. Purely because I'm quite bad at parkour. So I make it as to, if I can do it, then it's doable. However, I have added a little bit of a twist at the end. So this looks fine. Except for the fact that there's a little bit, there's some blocks are too high and some aren't. Forgetting that you can see the outline. So I'm going to need to fix that. But yeah. Okay. And we've made it through. I do need to... So, for future, I need to make those weighted pressure plates rather than just the regular ones. So, oh, sorry, Jack. Very much I wake up and then I go live on a Saturday morning. Mm. 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 Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Voice should be back now. Roughly. Yeah. On a Saturday morning, so I wake up at a few minutes to 8. And then between 8 and 8:30 I set up. And then I hit go live. So yeah, Saturday morning always has the worst voicing bits. Purely because it's just I've woken up. As it is now only about an hour ago. So yeah. So those two bits, these will stay here for a week. I'm gonna give Peak Hydra, the other player, I'm gonna give them a week to log on and attempt this. And then afterwards I will come back and I will delete those and then get rid of this for the next challenge. So that's another thing though. In here, we also then got barrier blocks here. So you can't just run down the sides and ignore the challenge. And you can't kind of join it from outside. Right, and we are out. But that was a lot easier than I thought. I think I underestimated my parkour ability. And I didn't think to bring a boat because I thought warm up, so... Oh, yep, no, we need to go this way. Time to swim back. So yeah, so this is the... So now for backstory of the world. This is the Recording World series, which was named that way because when I started it, I was just recording on here for YouTube videos. Except because I don't know how to edit, and I'm going to start learning in a few weeks on how to edit the videos. All of mine was kind of, I had one chance at it. I set up the video. I would spend hours setting it up. Record for half an hour, 40 odd minutes. And then if I had made a mistake, it would be about an hour of taking back what I've done, and then another few hours of setting it back up again to then record it all over again. So something I'd learned was that on Twitch, you kind of, where it's live, you only get one attempt at it. Really, you just have to live with the mistake bit. So well, more or less I'm doing that anyway. It got to the stage after a couple where I was like, yeah, no, I can't undo it because it'd be a mistake in my wording. Or it would glitch a little bit. And it's like, yeah, no, I can't do that. That's not a viable option. I can't spend hours setting it up to then spend hours setting it back up again to fix it. So what I decided to do, I thought, you know what, I'll try streaming it and see how that goes. And it was a lot of fun. I still find it a lot of fun to stream it. And I liked it, and then I thought that I might as well do it on here, especially when I then found out. So I started off downloading the VODs to then upload them. And then I found out through Phil's and Minecraft that there's a setting in kind of your VOD page which allows you to just export it to YouTube. So I now just do that. I stream on here and then I export it to YouTube. Saves me a lot of space on my phone's camera roll because I don't have a good few hours of footage from each week. does mean though that due to my work, it's now limited on how much goes out in a week, but that's fine. Also means that the stuff on the YouTube page is a few hours long, but that doesn't really matter. That's going to be changing soon anyway. Oh, we're ignoring these horses, quite far away. Got no saddle, got no lead, and we've got a few back at the base. But next time we see them, we'll see horses when we've got saddle and leads. I'll be taming them. So yeah, so that's the main backstory of how this world got named. There is... What else is there? So there is semi-lore to this world. There is some story to this world. Not much, but there is some. So I decided with this world to kind of do the same type of building bits that I had done when I first got Minecraft. Which, my first version of Minecraft was Pocket Edition, kind of thing. And some won't remember this, but it kind of, when I played, we only had 2 types of wood. We just said birch and oak. We didn't have spruce, we didn't have the dark oak bit, acacia. I remember when acacia got added, it was just like, woo, there's a new type of wood kind of thing. There was so much hype. If I remember correctly, acacia, I believe, was the 3rd one that got added. It was either acacia or jonquil. I thought, there's a new shade of wood. There's a new one. So that was a lot of hype for me back then. And the railway carts used to well, actually they went a lot better than they do now. Over the updates, they've just made the railway system and boats even worse. That's all they've done with those, is they've made them worse. Made the boats look more realistic, but they've made the controls worse. So other things they've made better. Railway carts have been made worse by the updates. They used to go so smoothly. Now they glitch back and forth. They also used to go quite fast. I believe it was Acacia though that was the 3rd. At least added to Pocket Edition anyway. I don't know for PC and PlayStation and Xbox what was their 3rd type of wood. But I'm quite sure it was Acacia that was added as the 3rd for Pocket Edition. So I was like, yep, I'm going to go back to my roots of it. I'm going to build my first style of housing. Because over the years I've had several different styles of how I build stuff, which will explain the house bit in a little while. I flooded this bit to help get a villager back, which has since died, I think. It's disappeared. It's gone somewhere. I don't know where. So I'm going to take it as it's died. But no. And then, so a lot of my building style is back to how I first played. But yeah, we had 2 types of wood. The Nether looked massively different. I prefer the old Nether rather than the current one. But that's mainly because... So, an update would come out for PC. That same update would come out at least half a year, if not a year later, for Pocket Edition. Depending on the size of the update. If it was a big one, it would be a year. If it was a small one, half a year. Towards a year. You had to wait at least 6 months. Yeah, sorry, chap. I had to wait at least 6 months after the update first came out for it to go up to Pocket Edition. Which was painful. Because then you'd see others and be like, oh yeah, we've got all of this and this and this. And we'd be waiting. It's like, we still haven't got it. Where's the update? So we were on I think 0.8 or 0.8 something 0.9 or so for about 2 years before we got an update. And then chat, we didn't even jump up to the first bit. We went to 0.95 or 0.91. After all of that time, we didn't even go up a proper update level. We just went to 0.9. So it was 0.0 or 0.9 kind of 5 bits. Which was like, seriously, Mojang, we've waited all this time. Okay, so now that we've got this, oh yeah, I forgot about that. No bits at the moment. But I do have a furnace going over here. And a mob farm. So, well, an overpowered mob farm. That is only overpowered because this mold, as it turns out, is now about 8 months old. And I depleted that. Okay. We're going to the mob farm then. So yeah, so this is my house in a bit. Apart from the top section, that's the new bit. This is how I built my houses. They had a little glass roof. They had this bit. Well, I've also got Ash and Chisnick, Ivory, and then Midnight. So I wanted them after their colours. Midnight was the first horse that I'd seen that is practically kind of almost pure black. But at the same time, my graphics are ruining it at the moment. So I'm going to put that back on to not ruin it. Ivory was right. Is a pure white horse. So I had to kind of go with something for that. Shiznik is named after a horse that ended up winning me a quid. So my mum and me like to do little bets between us on horse races. So we'll put in about now I might be buying lottery for the first time in like 10 years. No, not 10 years. About 2 years. Anyway, me and my mum like to do mini horse race bits during, well, every now and again throughout the year. So we'll put in about 20p between us. There'll be me, my mum, and now Ian, my mum's boyfriend. And we'll put in about 20p. And if the horse we pick wins it, then we get the money. If not, whoever wins it gets the money. If not, it all goes back to whoever put the money in. So either way, you kind of win something. So, yeah, and Shiznik I chose because I like the sound of the name and it had a really cute face. So I was like, yep, I'm going to pick that. And it won by a long shot. It won by miles. So I was like, my horse won! Turns out we had also bet on the one race at the time for what we were going for. But still, won money. And then we've got Ash, who, if I take off the armour, you'll see why. Ash just kind of, being a grey horse, it just screams Ash. So, there's those bits. But no, where my dad's got COVID bit, he wants me to go and put on his lottery. And he does not live with me, he lives all the way over in Tiptree. So he wants me to put on his lottery and then send him a picture. Why did I come to... Oh, yeah. So we've got that as the top bit. And then you would come down here and have different... Well, you'd have different rooms going off there. But I decided to bring them down here. Because it would always be multiple floors. So this I need to put the brewing stands back. But it's a brewing and crafting room. We've got the storage room, which is labelled. So we've got our first grass plot dropped by an Enderman. The first diamonds found since the new update coming out. Oh, new update came out. The first rabbit hide. Well, first cat gift I got in the world, which was a rabbit hide. There should be another one of first invis potion dropped by a wandering trader. But when I was organising the chest, it got wiped. It's just fun. And this is our smelting room. We've then got a dog here. I'm going to take the dog. In fact, no, don't take the dog actually. It'll end up killing itself. We're going to take Shiznik to get there. Because, so yeah, this is Pete Kryger's house, and they're still fixing or building it. Actually, we'll test this one because we're not that far away. Okay, useless. So, the way I test it, we only want the fast horses. Apart from Midnight, because Midnight was also the first horse I found in this world. So we're only having the fast ones. And kind of to test it, I punch them once with a bare fist. And then if they go quite quickly to run away, because they will go their max speed to run away. Apart from when it's rocky terrain, where you then have to do it a couple of times to check it out. They will kind of then, I decide to, and then if they've got a good jump fit, so Shiznik goes all the way up to there, then we keep them. And then it becomes, if I want them, or now if Pete Kryger wants them, then we name them and keep it. If not, they go in the barn as a community horse. So that way others can use them. Oh, sugar. I nearly made a mistake. There we go. I do not want to lose the stuff that I've got on me. Oh, and I was supposed to put the compass back. Oh well. So yeah, so with this world being as old as it is, I did decide to upgrade the spawner. And we've got that little ball of XP that just floats there. And doesn't do anything but float. So here we go. So you'll see why what I mean by upgraded it in a moment. More or less, I wanted ways to get a different mob loot. Kind of thing. Well, we needed more gunpowder. So I upgraded it. So, right, we're going to upgrade this. So we've got with a skeleton. They're all going up. So they go up a giant tunnel, along a passageway, and then drop down into this, where it makes them so it's a one hit. That's if they don't get stuck halfway through. Baby zombie bear. They try to fight it. Oh, and they're getting stuck. I need to modify that bit because they keep getting stuck in that section. So occasionally it works smoothly, and other times they do just get stuck. So we're going to heal up these bits, and then that way we can then put the others into the other sections. We've also got this one is just full of food and ores, so we can just do that. So yeah. And then we've also managed to get, out of about 100 hours or so, we've managed to get 3 river skeletons. Well, river skulls. Because that was why I put them in there. I thought, you know what, we can get some river skulls from it. Can do, and then can just kind of do those bits, maybe spawn in the river. And nope. We've got a total of 3. So, yeah, not holding out much hope for that. I'm just going to nick one of the bows and a stack of arrows from here. Wait, no, I have my bow. Never mind. Just take out some of these. I'm thinking I might have it so they go automatically into a 1 block wide hole and then travel round in a singular file because they keep getting stuck. They don't want to fall into it, so they go to try and walk out and then they get stuck halfway. Also getting stuck on that bit. Wait, so how much does it need? I've got an anvil here. We are going to put on the helmet first. Oh, it only costs 3. Okay. And if we wear this and go there, that will heal. I thought it would cost a lot more than that. So we've got to get some more for this. But we have also now got a Mending Villager, which slightly made it irrelevant that we've got the reward being the Mending book. But where I said that would have been my first one, I had to keep it in. I'm just going to have a little munch. So yeah, so whilst we wait for this to build up, I will say the backlog of the world whilst I have a little bit of a munch. So yeah, backlog of the world. So I will also give a tour, kind of thing. We've got our house, we've got the Peak Hydra house. We've then got the barn. So for the barn, I wanted a typical type barn. So, one second, I'm going to turn down the volume of this. Where is it? Audio. I have it muted. So yeah, so I decided, I was like, right, I want a typical fairy style type one. So it'd be a barn in the middle of the woods that you then kind of have to go through a long winding path to get to. Which would be kind of overgrown with trees and all of that lot. And it'd be kind of red brick. Typical, your average kind of fairy tale type barn. Very much average. Obviously, be quite big for it. And then it would have giant barn doors off the side. So it's a mixture of fairy tale and TV. And then I started building it. And it's got a gravel going past it. It's still semi under construction. I want to add a viewing deck at the top and to the sides. But other than that, I've completed the main bit of it. It's more just getting the livestock in there now, which is the harder bit. Okay, so we're not going to be here much longer. So that was the first kind of major build of this world, was creating that. Which you can semi-understand why. It is a massive building. So you only saw the half of it when we went there. Well, actually, you didn't even get to see inside it. So yeah, I'll show off that bit. I'm glad I put it back into peaceful. So that was our first major build of the server. Well, my first major build, which took me ages to build. Most of it was in gathering the resources on the time spent, purely because of how long it would take to gather them. So it's built out of brick, which was the clay, and trying to get that bit. Okay, that was weird. That is so weird, jumping within a Elytra. Okay, I'm gonna try not to jump that much. So yeah, so there's that bit. We've finally got it done about a month and a half ago. Only because I managed to get some villagers that would give 10 balls of clay for 1 emerald. So I would just go, I had 4 of them, I would just go and I would trade them all out, get several stacks. That's the barn. Absolutely giant. Get tons of stacks and then go and build. Okay. Let's go get the fireworks actually, then I can give a proper... We'll get fireworks, sleep for the night, and then I can give a proper show of how tall it is. I should have grabbed some gunpowder. Sleep for the night. So I'll show you just how high it goes up to. On the bottom bit. Oh, my voice is really going today. I think it's also because this is more than I've taught in the past week. Okay. So if we go up here. So yeah, so this is Ray 128. And then the actual bit, the floor of it, of course, is Y72. It is 50 blocks tall. But these are the different pins. Either the horse in here spawned, died. I think it's despawned. We'll check the villagers in a minute. We'll skip part of the story to check the villagers. And here we've got the hayloft, which I'm building, putting the hay in. I need to grab a block there. I forgot about that block. Hey, actually, did I only put in 2 doors? Okay, so these are supposed to be our giant doors. Obviously, you can't get giant doors in Minecraft. So I had to kind of rebuild them. And from the scenes of it, I only put in 2 doors. But we're just going to go check. We've got our cactus farm. Oh no. Well, some of them are here. I've named this one. So this is our Minden villager. I named him because I noticed that named mobs stayed. So some of them have stayed. Most of them have gone. Well, that is a task for me to do tonight. That is another few hours of fixing. Don't make me put the cone on you. Sorry, my dog's been picking a lot recently, and the only thing that stops her at the moment is wearing the cone, because then she physically can't do it. And she's starting to give herself bald patches. So, over in this bit, we've got, this is, well, was the kelp farm. Except I then destroyed it because it just wasn't working. Well, kelp farms 1 and 2. This bit is trading hall and iron farm. Then we've got the cow farm. We've got the community house, which is being built. And then over this way, So it's a little bit rushed on these bits because there's not much story behind them. Here we've got Lake, which Peak Hydra built all of it really. I supplied the fish and they built everything. Looks really nice. We only have one section where you aren't allowed to mine the trees, which is this one. Big in here, and this is nature area. So this is the one section where the trees aren't allowed to be mined. I need to replace these leaves. I don't know where they're gone. But yeah. So that way we've got a tiny bit of nature in there. Do this bit. We've got our cactus farm. Was done to get just more XP. Turned out to be useless. Oh, that was a waste. Okay, here we've got our lake. This goes to a secret bunker. So there is story behind this bit. So I was in the Nether one time, and occasionally on here you do just take phantom damage. I think the game's like, hang on a minute, you should have had this many damage ticks, but you haven't, so it does that phantom damage. So I was in the Nether, took phantom damage. I was streaming at the time, and I thought, you know what, nope, I'm going to check the world list, see who's in, just in case. 99% sure it was just me, but thought I'd check it. And what had happened was, whilst I'd gone to the toilet, one of my friends on here had joined. Well, one of the people who I accepted a friend request from. And they joined, they changed their skin, they walked around a little bit, and then they left. But because of that, I was panicking because I don't know what type of player they are. They could be someone who's destroying it, and I hadn't been streaming that long at the time. So I thought, if I suddenly have to try and rebuild all of this in like 2-3 days because they've decided to come on and destroy everything, I'm not going to be happy. So I decided, right, nope, I'm going to make an underground bunker set. At the very least, we can protect our resources. So in here, we've got the living room. We've got TV, but as best as a TV as you can get in vanilla Minecraft. So then this is library bits, which doesn't have any books currently that you can read. I am working on that. And then we've got little quiet reading corners. So obviously the idea is you wouldn't teleport through there, but you would open it and then go in. And then you can sit and you can read the book. And then kind of leave once you're done. But 2 of those. I wanted it to be secluded. So this was about as secluded as I could get it. For privacy wise. And then you've got those bits, like the bookshelves are just for show. And little bits here so you can sit here and read. Here we've got our kitchen. Because if we have to move down onto here, we're going to need food. So we've got the smokers. This is supposed to be full of fuel, but I think I've used it all. And then campfires. So we can either use a smoker to cook it or the campfire. Campfire will have it done quicker. Yes, you want strokes. I think I'm going to be back in a minute, chat. Okay? My dog doesn't want me to leave. 1 second. I'm going to put on music. Yes, I think you is snorting and you is content. There we go. Life isn't quite what I thought I'd be. When I was a kid on VOIP, I thought when I get older I'd marry her. I told her now I'm 26 and I work in an office 9 till 5's not the best, I'll be honest. If I could change a single thing, I'd make it me and not him. He's in your bed, I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat.
social skills. That doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him. 'Cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole. Jared, of course I bet Jared. The one who took you away from me. You hit it off instantly. I know 'cause you won't stop telling me. I've seen his jawline, shoulders and muscles push against his fashion sense. I've thought about what he looks like nude. Not gay though. 'Cause she's living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream. From back when we were 17. She's living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream. From back when we were 17. How on earth could I be safe when I'm one click away from insane? I just think that I deserve a little bit of what I earned. I'm not gonna make another scene. The one I made when I was 23 means I'm not allowed in Disney World. But he's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat. Even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him. 'Cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole.
Okay, I am back, chatters. There we go, I am back. Alright. My voice should be doing better now. Hopefully. And I really am hopeful. Oh, okay. Oh. And I really am hopeful. Mute that bit. We are actually going to get back on with building. Yep, we're going to get on with building. The person has unfollowed. So we're just going to get on with building. So, yeah. Sorry, regulars, about that. Kind of, you had a little bit of a lore reminder, but yeah. Oh well. So, for today's building bits, what do you think, chat? Should we build the bedrooms or the kitchen? I'm thinking we'll build the bedrooms for now. Purely because I've just spent a little while building the kitchen. Although we do need that bit. So, let's go get some emeralds. I'm going to turn the game sounds back up. And we're back into this. We don't let something like someone unfollowing get us down. Instead, we've got work to do. Wait, why did I come down here? Oh, we need crops, and we're going to access the vault, see if we've got any spare emeralds in there first. because I think we should do. I know we had a lot of emeralds at one point. I don't believe I've used them. And then we're gonna go and buy. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a lot of mending books. Where I did allow that village to get turned, so it's slightly cheaper. Safety. And you've got nothing. Okay. We've got no mending. We've got no emeralds in there. Alright, we'll harvest and replant the wheat and the beetroot and the carrots. Because they're the main ones that they go for. And potatoes here. So we'll harvest and replant everything but the pumpkins and watermelon. That way we can get some spending money. Oh, let's do that one. Yes, you can come lay back down now. There you go. Yeah, I know you're there. She is a very needy doggy, and now this is too loud. If I can hear this over myself, then this is too loud. Oh, wait. I think I've seen the main bit for it. There we go. So yeah, in the morning she gets very kind of needy. So there's often times when I'm on my way to work and she's like, no, don't leave. It's like, yes, I have to go. And she's like, don't leave. I hate you forever if you leave. It's like, yes, I have to go. Which is nice. She didn't used to be like that. She didn't used to show whether she cared or not if I left. Whereas now she's like, don't leave me. But I think it's because over the year, or over the whole lockdown time, she got used to me being here 24/7. So I think now she's like, why are you leaving me here? What did I do wrong? It's like, she hasn't done anything wrong. I just now have work. Which I do. Don't like having to go to work. I know a lot of people don't. It's just like, why do we have to just go to work? Why can't we just stay home? And in my case, play Minecraft all day. That would be fun. I seriously considered yesterday phoning up my work and be like, oh yeah, no, it's Minecraft day, so legally I can't come into work. Seriously considered that. The only reason I didn't do it is because I knew my work wouldn't see that as an excuse. They'd be like, yeah, no, whether or not it's Minecraft day, you still have to come in and work. Which is disappointing, but it's, at the same time, it's fair. It's like they make me use one of my holiday days as a bank holiday for Christmas. I don't think they're gonna see it as, oh yeah, Minecraft day, oh yeah, no, you can leave that. Oh yeah, so story of my week though. So yeah, so with my dad, so as you know, we're going to holidays. We're going to Spain in March on holiday for my granddad's birthday. Well, for his 70th. Don't worry, chat. I can talk about this because they don't watch it. They get motion sickness, and they don't know how to use Twitch or YouTube, really, for that matter. They're not that technologically advanced. So yeah, I can talk about this and they won't ever know, really. And then, yeah, so my mum told my dad about it. And they're not on good terms anyway, but she told him. And I thought, why? And then he went, oh, so is Teresa going with you? As she told me that it wasn't happening. To which I spoke to my mum about it. My mum was like, oh, okay, I'll ask her. And I was thinking, just like, great, why did you tell him? I hadn't had a chance to tell him yet that it was back on, because it was on and then we cancelled it because of work. And then it was on again and then we cancelled it again. And now it's back on. The stream might be cut short today. So, yeah, we kind of didn't know what was happening. So, now that we've got it booked, it's back on and all the tickets are booked. And hadn't had a chance to tell them yet. So then what does she go and do? Well, she's been saying to me, if work won't, because I'm not allowed to book the holiday or time off until February. So she's been saying to me, okay, but if work don't give you the time off, then quit. It's like, we don't need your money from there, even though we do. It brings in, well, I pay about 200 nearly 200 quid a month on food shopping, which she doesn't notice. So the money that should have been going on it, instead she puts towards paying off her credit card. So she does a few, well, 2 big shops that she expects to last us a month. And it's like, no, it does not last that long. We actually need more food than that. It's like routinely I buy food for us to have actual dinners with. Well, for me to have dinners with. For the dog to eat. So, yeah. She knows about it slightly. She knows I buy a lot of food shopping. But she doesn't know to the extent that I buy food shopping for us. Which actually, I need to do food shopping today. So, yeah, so she was like, yeah, if work don't give you the time off, then you quit, because that holiday is now booked and we need to go. And I'm thinking, no, if work don't give me the time off, I'm going to make myself sound ill and say that I can't go in. Or, I don't know, I'm going to come to that bridge when I get to it. Kind of thing. So, yeah, what does her smart brain decide to do? I know, I will tell the person who I'm not on good terms with, just like, oh yeah, I've told our daughter, if she can't get the time off as holiday bits, then she needs to quit. And it's like, why did you tell him that? Where in her mind, we often talk about him having no logic, because he just doesn't. He has no common sense. But where in her mind did it go, I know, this is a smart thing to do, which is tell my ex, the father of our daughter, that I've told her to quit the job if she can't get holiday time. Which is like, seriously, I don't understand where it went through in her head that that's a smart idea. So, he then, and apparently brought it up during normal conversation. And I was thinking, like, great, now he's going to want to talk to me about it. And he's going to be like, what's this she's saying about you having to quit if you can't get holiday time? Which is like, ugh. I've now got a whole ton of unnecessary conversation. Because there is a 99% chance that work is going to say, yep, you can have it. Because where I'm flexible. Being a Kickstarter worker, they put us on departments where the people are already covered. They don't need us on those departments. If we weren't there, the department would still be able to run. They would find someone else for it. Okay. And then, so there is a very high chance that my work will just be like, yeah, no, you can have whatever time you want off. We don't need you, kind of thing. Except my mum's taken it as it's a definite, yeah, no, they won't take you, or they won't let you have it off. Even though it isn't like that. And no. So then, like I thought, my dad tried to call me to talk about it, except my phone had died, so unluckily for him, he didn't get to. But it's like, no, is she setting me up to kind of have to talk to him for ages about an already difficult topic that's now she's made even more difficult by not thinking before she acted? And it's like, yeah, she has. That's what she's doing. It's like, yeah, fun. Not fun. So, yeah, I've got that conversation to have later on today. Just to try and figure out, I need to figure out what I'm going to say to him. Because there's no reason for work to not let me have the holiday and for me to have to quit. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to the whole conversation of, you can't quit no matter what she says you need to be. Then my mum's wondering why he's so interested in it. And it's because it's the only way I leave the house. It's like, apart from work and my church, I don't go anywhere. I just stay inside all day. I barely even take the dog out. I leave that to my mum. Which I shouldn't do, but I do. And it's like, yeah, no, can't quit. Work is very much my lifeline to seeing the outside world. So yes, I've got to try and... But she doesn't understand. So, yeah, got some awkward conversation stuff coming up. Got to explain to her at some point why he's so invested. He's saying it's because of money. When really it's because it's the only way I leave the house. Kind of thing. Yeah. Alright, so we've got Fletcher's, those ones. Have I got blocks in here? I do have blocks in here. We're going to use the dirt. And then we're going to put that there. Alright, so we want that bit. Right, and then we want that one. And that one can go there like that. And that one like that. Okay. So, what does this farmer want? He wants wheat. I can give him it. He wants beetroot. I can give him that. He wants wheat as well. I can give him that much. What do you want? You want potatoes? I can give you that. And you want beetroot. Okay, so we've managed to get a bunch. What does that one want? Let's grab this dirt. And boom. I never thought I'd have to use these villagers. The whole reason why they're up here is kind of, we don't use these villagers. They're just here for the numbers. I think I might just start naming all of them. Just putting them in. Because it's not as though it's the level... Maybe it is the level traded. Because, let's see, that one's level 1. That one... No, because some max level, some aren't. I might just start naming all of them. I think that's a safer way to go. Just name all of them. And then that way they can't despawn because they're named. Okay, so we want this one. So 14 emeralds and 1 book. So we're going to get 2 for now. Before I go and get... So it's those 2 bits. we're gonna go and get some more books. And sticks, because we do need more emeralds. And then just slide down and me. I've got books down here. So we're gonna get books and sticks. And actually we're gonna add this, so we're gonna skip to the axe purely because it's quite low, and if we need it then we've got it. So we've got items, nope, that's for paper bits, okay. We're gonna grab all of the woods that we've got. Yep. To make these will be sticks, and then we go in here and there's our books. Do we have any? Oh, we do have emeralds, okay. And then we've got plant life. Oh, this is food chest, but oh no, I did open plant life. Okay. I thought I'd open food chest then. And take this with us. Just that way we've got it with us. Well, if we need it. I'm not going up the water bit. We're just going to go up here. So this is our little enchanting area though. It did have an anvil here, but I ended up breaking it. And then we've got, this is max level, and the crafting table, because why not? Okay, so we did that bit. Oh, okay. I thought we'd gone through the floor then. That bit like that. Okay. First of all, let's make planks. In sticks. So, if we put on the stuff that has it. Set needs it. That bit's got it. That's got it. That one needs it. That one needs that. That one's got it. That one, that one. There we go. So we can see, so we need 5 more. So we're going to try and buy 5 to begin with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, we don't need to do anything more. Oh, and then we need another one as well, actually. We need to sit purely for the fact that down in the bunker, we've got more bits there that need it. Okay, so that's in like the 60s. So we'll come back to that one. Or just anything above 4, it seems. At the moment, at least. I don't have enough for that. So now we come here and we give this guy our money. To grab a bunch more sticks. So then go and get from that. Okay. Just because we can't trade with him, then means that we go to him. See, this is how we've got so many bits and gain them to max level. You actually get a lot of trades that you can do. So you end up getting about 3.5 stacks, or 2.5 to 3 stacks of arrows per trade, which when most of them are in that bit, ends up being quite a lot. I haven't put minting on that bit yet. Whoops, I just wasted a ton of minted XP. Okay, so we've got more money to spend and boom. For our Silk Touch one. So I think I know where the sword might be. So actually, yeah, we're gonna grab. Oh, we don't have any more. And we don't have any more of those. Sticks, carrots, beetroots. Not that one. And the bread. Oh, paper. Okay, there we go. Paper trade. Seriously? Okay, so we just need one more. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go to this guy. And trade him our books. Wait. This one. That was close. Okay. Because I think I know where the other one is. So let's go. So we've got there, there, there. I haven't got that one, but we've got that one. Yeah, that's the thing, chat. I think I know where the sword is, which is what we were kind of missing. So we're gonna go to. Oh, no, we need the anvil. Never mind. Keep forgetting the anvil. So we're gonna go to the. Oh no, I moved it. I think they're both over there. Okay. Well, time to get the cords up. Because I remember them. I think. Okay, I know what we're gonna do first actually. First of all, we're gonna go get a bunch of gunpowder. Because we haven't got enough rockets to get us there. Or fireworks. Okay, Bones decided to freeze. Oh, I hit the water. Partially. Okay. We're gonna go get a bunch of gunpowder from here. So we can make more fireworks. To then go and get to the secret base. Have we not got any gunpowder? Oh, it's all in here. Phew. I thought we had no gunpowder. Okay. 50. Oh, what? I keep missing it. And then we're going to use this building to kind of launch ourselves off. I believe I remember it. I'm going to go to roughly where I think it is. Even though I did try and do a thing of never showing the chords on stream, but... Oh well, too late for that now. Okay, so... we want this one to be going up. Okay, they're both going up. That's good. So, yeah, you'll get to see the chords of this place. See, so we're buying the lottery bit. So, what my dad wants me to go out and get his lottery. Except, he also wants me to wait until 4, just in case his girlfriend's test comes back negative. In which case, she'll go and get it for him. Which is like, great. So I've now got to go by his schedule. I also don't know what his numbers are. I haven't kind of bought it in months. Okay, so we've got islands, we've got land. There is land ho. I believe it's 25,000, 2,500, 3,000. It's either that or it's 3,000, 2,500. I think it's the other way around, but we're just gonna go see what's in here. I think I've looted this, but we're gonna go see what's in here anyway. If there's experience bottles, then we're gonna throw those down. It's nice that we're in Peaceful because we can just go up here and loot this. Oh, I hadn't got this one. Okay, so let's grab these. So what we're gonna do with this bit is... Oh, there's Iron Golem there. Throw those two like that. Because then whilst we're not in range of it, it's kind of their weight there. Alright, and they're not doing anything. Great. At the very least, we're gonna unleash this one. He can be unleashed. Great. Alright, so it's not here, which must mean then that it is 3,000, 2,500. I know it was one of the two. Just couldn't remember which one of the two. Unless it's... Oh, if it's negative. It's gonna be annoying if it's negative. Wait, so... Oh, we need to go this way. One way. Oh, hi! Hope you're enjoying the stream. We are currently on the way to one of the bases where it's kind of trying to get... I'm hoping that the sword... Well, my good sword and pickaxe are there. If not, I've accidentally deleted them. Okay, I believe this is it. Nope. Oh, nope, it's still 200 blocks out. Yeah. And... Well, I've got the 1 quartz. Unless it's negative, I've got the 1 quartz. Ah, great. We'll just fly this way a tiny bit. Yeah. Because it's on a mountain. And I've lost it. We're just gonna check out these bits unless it's just in case it's 3,500. Well, no, 3,500 would be the other way. We're just gonna check this out just in case. But we're gonna land here. We're gonna land on this one. Nope, not gonna land. Alright, I'm going to go check the codes because I've taken screenshots of them because I know I would get lost going back and forth. I've already lost where the Nether portal is for it, so yeah. Okay. Not that bit, not that bit. This bit. Oh, that's right, it's negative. I had the right numbers. I've just flown them one way. So I want to go this way. It's negative positive. Which explains why I couldn't find it. And is also now I've got only 20 rockets to get back with. Oh, but we'll be able to find the portal. And we'll be able to get back from the portal bit, so it won't be as far to go. I hope. Okay. Nice time flying though. My dog's not letting herself go to sleep. She's seen it as I'm awake, so she must be awake. So each time she starts to go to sleep at the moment, she's like, nope, must do something. And she just wakes herself up. Which is nice that she doesn't want to leave me being the only one awake. But if she stays asleep much longer, she's going to be grouchy for the rest of the day. Yes, you are. Don't act like it wasn't. And you okay there? She's just nearly fallen off the bed because she's decided to sleep, well, lay down right on the edge of it. So she just nearly fell off the bed. And she's being all grumpy doggy now. Okay. We're just going to let it fly out a little bit. Until we get to about 50 or so. Or if it's really tall like that hill is. Actually, this is quite a nice field. Got a nice little village bit. Okay, we are just 1,500 blocks out. We've then got to make it back on the limited amount of rockets that we have. We'll definitely try and go through the Nether on the way back. That way we don't have to kind of dodge all of the trees, which is what's using up most of our rockets at the moment. It's just trying to dodge the terrain. And let's go down like this. Okay, building up speed. Then do that. Alright. So it should be about here. Although I think I've gone slightly too far to the right. Or to the left. But it should be around here. There is desert. More desert. Oh. Oh, that's portal. That means it's over here. Here we go. We found it, chat. the little sky base bit. Okay. So let's check what's in here. Fire res, because of course. Food bit, soul sand, water in that bit. Not the stuff we need, but the fact that those are there tells me that the Silk Touch pickaxe is over here because I needed that to move them. And who knows, the sword might be here as well. I'm hoping it is, or I've accidentally wiped it. Okay, so we want to avoid this bit. It's good where it snowed, because now we can see which blocks are safe to step on and which blocks aren't. Because the powdered snow doesn't land on kind of the deep snow box. No, the layer of snow doesn't sit on the powdered snow blocks. There we go. Oh, sugar, what happened here? I've forgotten what happened here. I think it was a creeper. Nope. Not just yet. Oh, I did have an amber over here. Okay. They are here. That's all. I've been going crazy looking for those. Alright, so we're gonna put that one in. It costs 9. And that one's too expensive. Okay. Finally, we have found it. We're gonna do some I think I might end the stream early today, chat. I might end it here. I do need to do some AFK work in Mob Farm. Fix it a little bit. Fix the villagers. So yeah, I think I might end it here for today. Just for us, it's kind of this bit. But yeah, I'll get us back to the house first, so. Okay. So. We want. If we go this way, then we can kind of get this bit first. Unless you go back through the nether. No, because we end up using more blocks that way. We'll go this way. And then we'll make it last as long as we can. So we want this bit. We're just going to make the fireworks last as long as each one of them can. Until we start descending massively, we're going to just use one. So if we go below 100, that's when we'll use the next one. So we won't be able to get the whole way back, but we should be able to get quite far. It'll be a slow trip back, but that's fine. Sorry if you're new here and I don't see your messages straight away. Although the laptop is in front of me, which is what they're on. It's I kind of tunnel focus on the game. So I look at the chat box every now and again. So if you put one in, it might take a few minutes for me to see it. Might get lucky and I see it straight away. Or it might take a few minutes. Please don't leave during that time thinking that I'm ignoring you deliberately. Just kind of wait about a minute or two longer because I will see it eventually. Okay, we are out of fireworks. All because I got us lost. Should have checked the picture earlier. The whole reason I didn't was because I remembered the numbers. I just didn't remember the negative. If I had remembered that, we would have had the stuff. Oh well. Well, looks like we're running back. 3,000 blocks worth. Okay. Can't even put those on. Because otherwise it would kind of... they'll run out of durability by the time we get there. Because we had to cross at least one ocean to get through to it. At least there's an ice biome. There's several ice biomes though, thankfully, coming up. And you do go faster on those. Ah, this bit, I carved a boat through here. Yeah, it was in boat and I carved it. Bruce, I haven't been this way in a while then. At least not enough to load the trunks anyway. Because it hasn't kind of regrown. There's a village bit. I think I know this village. I think this is our end. I think this is the village of our end portal. In which case, we're not that far away. Here you go. Grab some XP for that. We've got so many bits of mending at the moment. There we go. So it's straight away because we've got the pants, the winds, 2 pickaxes, 2 shovels, and an axe. The only ones we haven't got are the sword and the boots. Which is purely because they need us to be a high level for them. But I will be yeah, I'm gonna create a second world, create a copy of this world, and see if making the change to how the water flows, if that will do anything to the mob spawner. Or if it fixes it. If it breaks it or makes it worse, then I'm just not gonna do it. But if it fixes it, then we will do. And I think what's wiping the villagers is me messing around with the settings. So I might make it a rule that we have to be 2,000 blocks away before we can change the settings. Rather than, so that way it definitely won't interfere with them. Because it's definitely to do with distance. I just don't know how far away is kind of too far or too close to it. But it seems to be more of a bug than an actual game design. I don't see them making that as a game design, so I reckon it's a bug. But like how it says to me that there's 32 variants of the copper block when there's only 16. And there's physically only 16. It's saying that there's 32. Which could try and get them to fix, but I might as well. By the time I try and get them to fix it, I might as well just live with it. You know, I can just imagine the weird look someone's gonna get one day when kind of their friends ask them who they're watching on Twitch, friends or family, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm watching T. Just imagine the people looking at them just like, are you okay? Do we need to get you some therapy? Oh. Might change the name at some point. Oh, I miscalculated that. Thought we'd be able to make it. Probably would have if I knew how to block clutch. But I know the logistics behind it. Just can't do it. And we might put on the Frostwalker boots after all. They have quite a bit of health in. Just that way it's kind of... It will make getting the easier. Because otherwise you've got about 1,000 blocks of swimming. Unless we go around on this bit. We'll go as far as we can actually on land before we do Frostwalker. So we're going till the only way we can go is backwards. Oh, bless me. No, I think the game is trying to put me to sleep. For anyone wondering, the dog has now officially got the hump with me. She has just walked off. So she is angry at me at the moment. That'll be fine. She hasn't eaten her breakfast yet, so I'll add something to that and then she'll be happy again. Or I'll give her strokes, either one. What's this bit? Oh, did I get this? I did get this. Okay, we're gonna ignore that then. You know, part of me wants to try using the Frostwalker boots on the water elevators. But I have a feeling it will break it, and they took ages to make. They really did. So they're the closest thing I've got at the moment to redstone. And I can't do redstone. Well, apart from the hopper contraptions, but they were actually quite easy as it turned out. Once I watched a YouTube video on how, they ended up being quite easy. So yeah, this has been a nice stream though, chat. Didn't get as much done as I thought we would. And there will be a stream tonight. I don't know yet what stream it is tonight. I know it's not the third Saturday. I know it's not the right Saturday for that. I'm just going to check something quickly. It might be our horror stream night. Oh, it is. Okay. Yep. Well, tonight's horror stream. Which means that I've got to find a horror game for us to play. Well, for me to play and for you to laugh at me. There we go. There's the house. But we're not going that way. We're going this way. So yeah. I don't know what horror game would do just yet. As you know, we've got a few of them. So, gonna do that bit. I thought that was next Saturday, to be honest. Didn't realise it was quite this Saturday. So yeah, we've got a horror stream tonight. And then yeah. And we'll be back Monday. The mob spawner will have changed by then to a slightly more realistic, well, more helpful design. So, you got that bit? Yeah. Also, last topic, so Will Bassett watched his stream and he said, she's like, oh yeah, no, gonna do 10 streams a month. I don't think he's gonna stick to that. Partially because he's made it as a New Year's resolution. And mainly because we normally only get about 2 streams a month. He said he streamed on average 3 times a month. And I'm thinking, yeah, no, that's an average. More likely we've got 2 most months. And then some months he streamed quite a few times to bring up the average. So I'm looking forward to that. Might mean a few less streams from me, but that's fine. We do an average of, well, we do 5 a week on average. 4 or 5 a week, so yeah, he'll be fine. Okay, chat. It's been fun streaming. I know we normally go till 12. I want to do food. I need to sort out. I need to get the levels for the sword and the shovel. Then also need to fix the mob farm, make it more useful. Because currently they keep getting stuck on each other where there's so many of them. So I'm thinking I'll do it, say they go to the side, drop into a 1 block wide hole, and then go down and kind of down and round corner bits that they're always in that bit, and then it's just a singular tube the whole time. I'm thinking that will be more useful or more helpful. And yeah, I'm hoping that will work. Because yeah, if not, kind of buggered on what we're to do, on how to make it better. And we might just have to put up with it, and then I just have to keep all AFK bits for that off stream where I can let it go for about half an hour or so and then kill them. So yeah, remember, horror stream tonight at midnight bits. Might do FNAF. I've seen some FNAF gameplay, so we might do some FNAF. We've got a new map to try out Monday. That's the thing. We've got a new map to try out because as part of the daily gifts bit, they did a map, so we've got that to try out Monday. And yeah, other than that, I will see you during the next stream chat. And to anyone who is new, welcome. Follow if you think I deserve a follow and you want to stay watching. If not, then oh well. I hope you've enjoyed your time here at least. And yeah, I will see everyone again tonight. Goodbye, chat.